Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What is your full name?
My name is Ishreen. You can call me Shreen.
Right, Ishreen. How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Wonderful. Ishreen, I'm going to take your interview for level 1. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Great. Ishreen, let's talk about traveling. When was the last time you had traveled?
I traveled last month only. I went to Singapore, so the flight was 5 hours long.
And what did you do during traveling?
I watched some iPad and looked down from the plane.
Okay. What kind of activities do people do when they are traveling?
They listen to songs or they sleep or just watch shows on their phone or laptop.
Got it. And do you like to go on long distance journeys or short distance journeys?
Long distance journeys.
Why?
Because I like to travel.
You like to travel. Don't you get bored when you are traveling?
No, I like to look outside.
You like to look outside. Why do people read a lot while traveling? Instead, they can see outside. They can appreciate the beauty.
They just like to read, and sometimes they are not interested what's going outside, so they just read books.
God, what kind of problems do old people face when they go on long distance journeys?
They get tired sometimes and they become sleepy, and they are not able to sleep in the car because of bumpy rides.
Hmm.
So
And do you think that old people like to travel less?
yes, I think so.
What kind of things do you normally carry when you go on a long distance journey?
I carry some food, water, and iPad so that I don't get bored.
Lovely. Let's talk about short journeys now. When was the last time you went on a short journey and how was it?
I went last Sunday. I went to Celebration Bazaar, which is near my house only, so it is 5 minutes away.
Just 5 minutes away. Do you know how to drive?
No, I don't know how to drive because I'm only 12 years old.
Who drives at your home?
My mother and my father both drive.
Who are better drivers according to you, men or women?
I think both are equally good, but sometimes males are not that good and females are. So they both drive equally.
Right. Let's move to your favorite subject now. What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English.
You like English?
Yes, sir.
What do you like about English?
I like literature part more than
You like
grammar part.
literature part the more. And why do people, they feel hesitant to speak in English?
Because they don't know how to speak properly, or they don't know how to speak the grammar part. They get confused.
If you have to suggest them something, what would you like to suggest them to speak efficiently or
That
confidently?
just be confident and don't think what people will think about you.
Have you ever given a speech in public?
So yes. One
When
time.
was it?
When I was in my school, so in the assembly I gave speech.
Were you apprehensive? Were you having any, kind of anxiety?
First I was having, but when I went to the stage, I was just fearless at that time.
Why do people, get nervous when they go on stage and they face audience?
Because they have phobia that so many people are watching them, and they just become scared, I think.
That's the basic reason. I remember when I went on a stage first time, I was, really very, very nervous, right? And let's talk about books. Do you have a lot of books at your home?
Yes, sir, I have a lot of books.
What kind of books do you normally read?
I read novels mostly.
You read novels.
Yes, sir.
All right. And what do you do with the books that you don't read anymore?
I have just kept them in my bookshelf.
Okay. And don't you give to others?
Sometimes I give.
Sometimes you give that. Okay. Do you have any library in your home?
No, sir, not a library.
There's no library? Do you think there should be one?
I think so because my father has also the hobby of reading books.
Your father also has. So you got this hobby from your parents.
Yes, sir.
Lovely. So one last question I would be asking you do you like to watch a movie or read a book on that movie?
Read a book on that movie because if you read the book first, then we will be able to understand the movie more better.
You'll be able to know it. You could be able to imagine it
Yes,
much
sir.
better. Can you give one example of a book that you have read and later you watch a movie?
Sir, Harry Potter. I first read the book and then watched the movie.
Then experience was obviously amazing, isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
All right. Thank you so much. This is the end of your speaking.
Thank you.